Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Now I need to fix the camera again because there's something wrong with it. There it is. Okay, it's back. It seems like when I start, if I wait more than 1 second to actually start the stream, it locks up. And I don't know why. It's a perfectly good camera. It's a perfectly good piece of software. It's a perfectly good computer. So I don't know what the combo is. It's killing us off here. Kim, welcome back. Leslie, Andrew, Shalawa, Star Bright. We got Bardman. Thank you for your donation. We got Leslie and YouTube user. Okay, thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. So let's start off. The Monday night. It is another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. That's my fun day. My get up and run day. Oh, man. Let's see. What is happening with this? All right. We got YouTube user with a quad shot. It's been 30 seconds. There you go. Okay, Bartman. How's my friendship with a female so far? You've had a lot of male friends lately. Now that we're into the female zone, how is that going to work out? Is it going to be the same or is it going to be a little bit different? Let's find out. If I have a female friend, then I would definitely go for the wheel, the golden wheel. I was going to say the wheel of fortune, but no, that's not it. Michelle, Ann, Maruta, and Linda, what's going on? Good to see y'all. And so, yeah, let's get this party started. Get the party started. We got a new female friend, apparently. How is the female friend going to be all right so far? Well, we got a dropped card there, and we'll get some random cards in between and figure out, how's it going to go with the friends? Knight, you got a 2, and you got the love. Oh, that's nice. If they're only going to be a friend, well, the lover's card being in there is sort of a mixture card there. You don't really know if the friendship will take another pathway in the future. You never know in the far future. But we do have a lovers at the very end of this read, which is always interesting for a friend. Maybe it's a friend with benefits. Maybe it's somebody that you just like and you just have a good mutual connection and it just seems like everything works. A nice connection with this person and all of this other good stuff. So I just think that this is a good friendship overall. Kind of obviously pentacled over here by the lovers. The lovers is always a good card. It's always a card that you want in any reading, no matter what the reading is. 2 of Wands, it does say, GK, thank you for your donation. Knight of Wheels riding into the 2 of Wands, though. It feels like the stability is not exactly where you'd like it to be. I think long term, this is not somebody that you can rely on for, sort of your life or sort of where things are at or where you're going to go or what you're going to do. Not a bail you out of jail kind of friend in the long run. 2 of Wands, it does say that Dominion is sort of a taking over thing here, where you're looking at this being sort of a lighter friendship, a more casual connection, but all this other good stuff. The lovers, though, just as the connection is good overall. It's just a great connection, somebody that you can trust, you can, spill your guts to. They have a lot of good things to say. They have a lot of sort of positive things in there. And then the Queen of Wheels as well. You do have a couple of things. The Knight of Wheels into the Queen of Wheels. This is somebody who's around for a long time. They are not going anywhere, and they are overall just a good friend to have. So there it is. There it is. I think that is a good friend indeed. So hang on to that one. It looks like the stability is there, but it's just not something that is like, bail you out of jail kind of friend. Just doesn't look like one of those kind of thing. Anyway, that's, I'm not literally saying they're going to bail you out of jail. You know what I'm saying. One of those friends that you just like, this is your bestie for life kind of thing. Anyway, Leslie wants to know, how does my Scorpio sun, cap, moon, X feel about me? We can continue to use the golden wheel for this because if we are Scorpio, we do need a Scorpion animation on the stream. That is for sure. I'm going to hunt one down tomorrow. That is my goal in life right now, is to hunt down a Scorpio animation and have it ready for all of you tomorrow. All right, so let's see what's going on with that. How do they feel about me? We're an ex. Things didn't work out. We're separated with that. 3 of Swords for good reason. This is not somebody you can have in your life for a long period of time right now. It's just somebody who's not going to be there. It's not going to be functional for you to have just a long-term relationship with them. It just doesn't look like something that functions and that works. The 3 of Swords, it's best that y'all be apart. For right now, it just feels like it's best for for y'all being apart. Knight of Wands is an interesting fiery aspect up in here, especially for sort of warming this up. Three of Wheels. They're building a better life right now. They've built an infrastructure that works, that just is good, that makes everything happy for them. The Three of Wheels. They've been studying this. They've been working on this. They've been trying to get everything to where it's rock solid. And I think they've accomplished quite a bit of that. This is somebody who has worked to develop another life, to develop something outside of the relationship. And Three of Wheels says it's pretty functional as is, and it's definitely something they've worked on and made happen. Knight of Wands, though, it feels like whatever they're involved in right now, they are in for a little bit of a change. And I think that's going to be okay for them. Even though they've worked to build it, it's time for a change with this. Knight of Wands into a Three of Swords. It's best that y'all be apart for right now. It feels like they have their own actions and adventures in there. How do they feel about you? Queen of Cups, I'm still kind of emotional about you. You know what I mean? I am emotional about you. Eric, I thank you for your donation. And the Queen of Cups says they feel emotions still. Are they going to act on it? Three of Swords kind of says no, especially just how close this is to this other card. You're really looking at some restrictions. You're looking at things not being where you want to be here. But yeah, the Three of Swords next to a Queen just says, yeah, you kind of got to take it easy on this, but overall, I think the emotions are still there. They still like you. Not ready for anything quite yet. Not ready for any sort of reunion or anything like that. Jamie Lee, thank you for your donation. But overall, it looks nice. I mean, this is someone that is emotional about you. So there you go. Anyway, Scorpio too. Scorpios do have sort of on and off emotions sometimes too. Like one day they'll have this emotion, another day they'll have that emotion. You kind of never know where you're going to be one day to the next. And, you know, hashtag not all Scorpions, but I mean, just saying. Anyway, YouTube users got the triple shot already. YouTube, how's Ann feel for me? Thoughts that we're on light contact. Erica, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. All right, man, see what N feels for me. Thoughts, emotions, we're in light contact. I mean, I'll talk to him if I have to talk to him, kind of thing. I don't know what light contact is, but we're going to use this deck right here for light contact. This is a Labanco Tarot. Is a light contact kind of deck. Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. All right. A light contact kind of deck. We're going to use this deck for all your readings tonight. Labanco Tarot. It's a great tarot deck. By the way, I just bought 3 more decks of cards. So I did get the Pixel Tarot in today, but today at work was like emergency after another emergency, after a third emergency, and then after a fourth emergency. So yeah, did not get a chance to unbox that. I know it's a shame when it only takes me probably half an hour to do an unboxing, throw the video online. I literally didn't have the half an hour. So way it goes some days. Anyway, what is the end feels for me? Thoughts. We got some light contacts here. 8 of Pentacles into another 8. You are looking into a difficult situation here, right? N knows they need to change. That is the sort of the feel here. They need to change the interaction with you. They need to change how y'all interact long term. They need to change sort of the feels, the reality that you two have created with each other. That needs to be altered because it can't function as is. I think they know that by now. If nothing else, they figured out that doing the same thing they've always done with you is not going to get you, it's not going to get either one of you different results. Death. It's time for a change with the Death card. 8 of Cups, they're feeling right now, okay, not all the time, they're wondering if they should give you up for good. This is the first time that I've said this, but you have an 8 of Pentacles with an 8 of Cups. They're wondering if they should just give this up for good. They feel like it's a lot of sort of negativity here. It doesn't really function as well as they'd hoped, even when they came back. So they're sort of thinking, you know, should I just move on from this connection? That's how they're feeling with you right now. That is how it is right now. Again, entertainment purposes only, but, you know, never assume anything based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Lisa, welcome. How you doing? YouTube user, coworkers, A's, views, opinions of me. Do you really care what coworkers think of you? I mean, I just have to ask. I guess I've been employed too long because I couldn't give two craps what my coworkers think of me. Anyway, I think work is a situation where you make a good connection or a bad connection. And hopefully you live in a job where even if you make a bad connection, it's not going to be just really bad, this kind of thing. So anyway, I don't know. I just think you do your best at work. You're friendly to everybody. If that isn't sufficient for this person over here or that person over there, screw them. I mean, that's my thing. I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to make miracles where I can. I'm going to do extra stuff. I'm going to help people, and I'm going to be friendly to everybody. And if that person doesn't like it, I don't care. I mean, I just couldn't care less. Leslie, thank you for your donation, because whatever they needed from me that I didn't give them, I'm clearly not going to take extra time to give it to them, right? Just not me. Anyway, but that's just me. That is just my, entertainment purposes only. That's one fat man at work's opinion. So anyway, this is me. Anyway, so after all of that, I know you didn't ask that question, but you got a little story time because it is my stream. Anyway, all right. Don't care if she is the manager, Jay. Well, that makes it important. The manager makes it important. Anyway, the coworkers' views and opinions of me. Chariot, Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that likes you. They think that you do bring in the skills that are needed on your job. They think you have the skills to pay the bills, right? Yup. Welcome. How you doing? What is your superpower? Your superpower is donating to the Tarot Oracle stream. No, we'll get your reading after a while. You are in the queue. By the way, in case you want to know where the queue is, yup is down here somewhere. Anyway, but we got YouTube user up here. We got all of these in between. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. You're good at what you did. In other words, you're the person that needs to be in that job. And I think that says a lot. That says a lot. They do know that Jay is leaving. They do know that Jay is leaving. The Chariot. I think everybody kind of senses, they feels there's something going on. They feel there's things happening in here. Overall, Nine of Cups, they wouldn't mind having a drink after work with you. They like you. They like you. They wouldn't kick you out of bed. I mean, not literally, but I mean. KD, welcome. Good to see you. KD, I do need to find a Scorpion animation. I will, if nothing else, I will make a Scorpion animation, right? YLK, I didn't forget about you. You are in the queue, but I mean, there you go. Okay, we're doing typing a career question below. Me and coworker A. Is that your career question below? I don't know. Maybe it is. Let me look. Maybe it is. We'll be a covering team. Okay, me and coworker A will be covering team manager vacation, and we're covering A. Who will do a better job? Feedback from the team. Okay. It sounds like we got a throwdown here. We got a throwdown between A and T. Okay, so me and coworker A will be covering team. A will be covering the first 2 weeks. Okay, basically it's you versus A. We can do that. We can do that. You versus A. That's fine. We'll do that today. All right. Who is going to get the better feedback from any particular individual with this? Now, we're doing a tarot throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
If you're unfamiliar with this stream, if you just joined, I mean, I'm just saying, you don't know what a tarot throwdown is. That is a brutal cage match between two perfectly good options. Two perfectly good options, but we need to throw down. We need to throw down like the WWF wrestling and find out who wins this cage match. You, YouTube user, are up left. And now, A is down below, and that is the devil. They are humping a pomegranate. This is the card that ruined the deck. The card that ruined the deck is when you're making love to a split open pomegranate. I mean, fresh pomegranate or stale pomegranate. When you're making love to it, that is the card that ruined the deck. There's always one. And there it is. There it is. But so you're up here, they're down here. Six of Swords says they take too long to finish anything. They do. I'm sorry. A takes a long ass time to finish anything, to get anything done, to make any big, impact in the stuff that they're happening. So it just takes too long. I think that's a problem, right? Some people just aren't good at multitasking. I'm sorry. It's true. Some people are terrible at multitasking. You give them a bunch of things and then you regret it because they can't get any of it done. That works, that works. Some people are just poor at it. I don't think that's you. I think that is the devil and the Six of Swords, the prolonged, dragged out thing that we have with that Six of Swords, just not making the grade, not making the places we need to be overall. It feels like they just take too long. Overall, you win. I mean, Ace of Swords, you have better communication with the team. You have better overall sort of feel for who's doing what, where things are going. You seem to be on top of things in the world. It seems that you can do almost anything. This other person takes forever to do it, even takes too long to hump a pomegranate. So when you can't hump a pomegranate properly, you need to reevaluate your job, okay? Anyway, who is next? We skipped YLK. YLK, when will my clinic boss lay me off? Linda is back. Well, Linda, why do you have to take YLK's job? That's no good. That's no good. Why do you have to do that? That's just wrong. Linda, if you're watching, that's wrong. If you're going to get laid off, I say that we use the This Might Hurt Tarot. This Might Hurt Tarot is going to be the perfect deck for you. This is going to be the one that you need because, all right, so apparently you are getting laid off and apparently you're excited about it. Hey, if you got some severance, I mean, some people have been around for like a gazillion years. They got a gazillion years of severance. I'm just saying, and you're ready to retire. And you're like, I could retire or I could get laid off. Yum, yum. Maybe you're in that case. Maybe it is. In case anybody's wondering why anybody would want to get laid off. By the way, that's why. Okay. I'm saying some people, they have worked at a company for literally 1,000 years. And if they get laid off, they get severance for like 20 years, not literally, but whatever. Anyway, but I want to need a plan, a vacation. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, let's see, I can announce a retirement and get nothing, or somebody can lay me off and I get a gazillion years. I mean, I'm just saying there's the choice is clear. So YLK, a vacation. That's what I'm talking about. When will I get laid off? All right. Linda is back. Well, Linda, if you got to kick them out, you got to kick them out. 3 of Wands says, 3 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you're getting some money. Oh, you are getting some money. I like that. Effie, how do you interpret a pomegranate being humped by a naked individual? Effie, no clue. 9 of Pentacles, right? You're getting a little bit of money out of this. You are. A little bit of cashola. I'm not saying that they're going to make you rich here, but they're going to hand you at least a couple of dollars. At a minimum, they're going to hand you a couple of dollars for this. So I think it's nice. 9 of Pentacles, the money is coming in. And the Hanged Man. This is something that you're going to enjoy. Most people don't like getting laid off, but you're going to have a good old time with this. 3 of Wands. I think you're looking at about 4 months, right? I think you're looking at about 4 months. I would say maybe 3 months at an absolute minimum. There's something that needs to happen. Even though Linda's back, there's something that needs to happen. We need to wrap up things. We need to get things moving. We need to get some documentation. So, Linda's back, but it's going to be a couple of months before you get laid off. So I would say that you got a pretty clean couple of months there before you get the door. Anyway, YouTube user, we did that, and we did that. Star bright, starlight, next 7 days forecast tonight. We did This Might Hurt Tarot. I mean, but you wanted to leave. Well, there you go. That's the important part. You're ready. You're like, hey, lay me off. Okay. Let's see what is going to happen with this. Next 7 days. Star Bright needs something good. Oh, Jesus. You get a little bit of money in that. Okay. Star Bright, play the lottery. I mean, I'm just saying, so play the lottery. Spend a whole $3, entertainment purposes only spend $3 on the lottery. I think you should be playing the lottery. You get a little gift of cash or a little gift. We got a couple of gifts of cash here. This is nothing wrong with that. Empress, thank you for your donation. But you do get the Lovers with an 8 of Pentacles. You're looking at finding the cash that's right for you is coming soon. Next day forecast is play the lottery a little bit. Jay from Orlando wants to know, is this live? No, this is a pre-recorded thing. But Jay, I knew you were coming. Jay, I'm that damn good of a psychic. Jay, this is pre-recorded 4 days ago, but I knew that you were going to be on the stream. And if you like that psychic ability, if you like that kind of just sheer power, you need to hit that like and sub button. You need to hit that like and sub button that I knew 4 days ago that you would be here. Joan, welcome to the stream. Welcome. But yeah, you're going to win a little bit of money. You need to get a little lottery ticket there. So, spend a couple of bucks to get all of that. I would get a couple of the bonus and stuff, I wouldn't hit the slots. You need to limit the amount of cash you're spending for just a couple of bucks. I just like $2-3 ain't going to kill you. Slots can put you homeless. So no, let's not hit the slots. 8 of Pentacles. It is time to work hard. It is time to work harder than you normally would. It is time to make some actions, to make some things happen. I think that's going to be important. The Lover says, if you have a woods next to you and you have somebody that can get naked for you. I mean, just saying, in the woods, if you can get naked with somebody, I would recommend that in the next 7 days, in addition to playing the one lottery ticket. So there you go. Anyway, Rose, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Yup, you're in the queue. Yup, this is a busy stream. Yup, sometimes we have 65 donations, not tonight. But yup, you're here, and we are here. You're here, and we're here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. 7 away. And then I will get to your reading. I got to go in order. Yup. People get pissed off if you skip them. Yup. I'm just saying, people get mad. They get angry. They turn into the Incredible Hulk up in here. GK wants to know, love reading for April. Let's find out, GK, what kind of beautiful, wonderful love things you can have by using the only deck that I have in a bag. The only deck that I have in a bag. And that is going to be important. It is going to be important. All right, let's find out what we got going on here with the Victorian Romantic Tarot. By the way, love reading for April. Let's get you all the love that you deserve, right?
I love you.
Because there is some good love. There is some good loving coming in April. And I think that is going to be important. Let's find out what some details of this loving is. GK, all right, can I separate these cards? That would be great. I want to be careful with the cards because that is not a cheap deck. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance up in there. Queen of Wands, you got a 3 of Wands and a 7 of Cups. I mean, I do think that you have a couple of love opportunities. A couple of love opportunities there in April. I don't think it's just one. Empress, thank you for your other donation. Knight of Cups says you're looking at a water sign. Looking at a water sign for a love opportunity in there. I think it's going to be pretty solid, going to be pretty interesting. This is somebody who has a lot of followers. It really does, right? CV, thank you for your donation. They have a lot of followers. They have a lot of sort of popularity, and I think that's kind of fun, kind of cool, kind of interesting with that. That is going to be in April. Queen of Wands with 3 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups pointing to multiple opportunities, multiple good things coming, and multiple kind of things out there. The 7 of Cups says when it rains, it pours. You have another love opportunity as well, almost kind of at the same time, but this is something that works for you. 3 of Wands. I think it's a long distance relationship. I'll be honest with you. I really think it's a long distance relationship. Somebody just run into online. We get a long distance relationship going, and the 3 of Wands are looking out, scanning around. A long distance relationship happened. Now, there's some weird communications with this person. It's like they will miscommunicate with you, like they're texting somebody else, but they text you instead. And there's a couple of weird things with this. You're going to have to investigate where that is coming from. Ultimately, the Queen of Wands says this is somebody that can be a lot of fun, a lot of good opportunities with this if you want to take advantage of it, or if you want to kind of dive in and find out if this is something for you. But I mean, a long distance relationship. The picture is interesting as well. We'll go there. How does the ex-wife feel about my fiance Lance? Okay, so this is Lance's ex-wife, right? Erica, is this Lance's ex-wife? Let's find out. If, Lance's ex-wife's cool. Lance's ex-wife is like, whatever. That was kind of cool. Nerdsbane, thank you for the very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Hopefully they're kind of cool with it. I mean, most people should be kind of cool. Like, what are you going to do? Anyway, all right. 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups, King of Cups, and Strength. I mean, it's not just breaking the bank over there for them. They're not happy about it. I'm just saying, they're not happy about it. The 9 of Swords. This is somebody who always blames themselves for everything. No matter what happens, they blame themselves. Even when it's like mutually disconnected, they still blame themselves. They're sort of out on a limb here, out on the balcony, just like, oh my God, it just feels like they're a little bit too dramatic about things sometimes. 6 of Cups says, hey, I'll deal with it. Let's be friends. That's the thing. Let's be friends. We don't have to, be enemies. Let's be friends. 6 of Cups. Let's be the communication. Get it done. Be like that. They still have feelings for this person. Make no mistake. But the problem is they just sort of lean into it a little too much. They're a little too dramatic, a little too emotional about stuff. Overall, screw. I mean, Strength. Let them do their own thing over there. Don't let them interfere with your life. And I think that's going to be all right. This is not somebody who's going to work really hard to ruin everything, but they're just not happy. But they're not happy anyway. Jamie Lee is over here. Does my boss favor me over J and B? Ooh, that rhymes. Jamie, I like that rhyme that you just made. I think that is wonderful. All right, man, let's see what else is going on. I mean, if you're going to troll, chances are that I'm going to be able to ban you before you get anything bad on there, especially if you go on letter by letter. I'm sorry. I mean, you gave it a shot. You got to learn how to troll better is what the problem is. Anyway, let's go for a good deck right now. It's going to be the Gilded Tarot Royale. And I think that's going to be interesting to do with this read because this read is about the boss. And does the boss like so-and-so better or do they like me? Well, let's see if they like you over this individual. Let's see if that is going to be a thing. Hopefully they like you better, Jamie. I like you better. Why shouldn't they, right? Why shouldn't they? Anyway, the Death card, 10 of Swords, and the Lovers. They do like you better. They do like you better indeed. This is not going to be a problem overall. You got the Death card. Here's why they like you better. You're an ever-changing, interesting individual that overall they just like, right? You're an ever-changing individual. In other words, you're not trying to change people to your own views. You're not trying to sort of alter everybody and make them believe your opinion. The Death card, you're flexible. And that is the biggest thing. You're very flexible with this. 10 of Swords overall says they just have an issue. They just have an issue with this other person. So maybe it's something where they're just not, prepared for it or something, but they just have an issue with the other person. And, that's okay. That is going to be okay. Overall, the Lover says they like you better. You are much more preferred. You are preferred. You are liked better. So that is going to be the good thing. Anyway, all right. I mean, they are Hey, you gotta, hey, if you're gonna try to do something, you gotta put in all of the effort possible, apparently. Anyway, the ex-wife is asking for money. How's she doing financially? I mean, the ex-wife is asking for money. Oh my. I mean, what are you gonna be able to do with that? How are you gonna be able to deal with the ex-wife asking for money? Because a lot of people, I mean, they'll be like, hey, I could use some cash. If you could give me some cash, then that would be fantastic. Anyway, let's find out how the ex-wife is going to be good, if the ex-wife is going to be all right with getting some money, with going forth with all of that. Let's see. All right, let's go here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. All right, let's see if we're going to be able to give them money. I mean, do they need money that bad? We are blocking them. I can assure you, we are blocking them. So anyway, I have no idea. We are blocking them, so don't worry about that. Anyway, let's see. You've been reporting. Well, you've been reporting quite a bit. Okay, let's find out. The ex-wife is asking for money. How's she doing financially? Is she asking for money for a good reason? Or is she asking for money for a bad reason? Yup. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Who is the troll? It looks like Tom Gilly. That's who the troll is. Anyway, all right. How's she doing financially? Four of Pentacles. I gotta say that she's doing okay financially. It just seems that she wants a little more money. This is something where she feels like that she deserves it, right? She feels like she deserves the money. So that is going to be something important here. She feels like she deserves the money. Four of Pentacles. She's doing okay. In other words, she's not going to be somebody that she's not going to be somebody that is going to spend her own money when she can get money from somebody else. I think that's the big thing. Strength is an important part of here too. It says that this is somebody who likes to use, likes to abuse, likes to get that sort of thing going, to where the strength card, they want to be more manipulative than anything else. King of Swords also says that this is a person that needs the power. They need the power. They need to understand that they have more power than anybody else. They need to sort of be in that power struggle. And this is somebody that needs more control than anything else. So that's the thing about it. Two of Swords says that they're going to be in contact if they can talk you out of money, that they're going to talk you out of money. Four of Pentacles says they have some, but they're just not willing to spend it as is. And hey, if they can get free money, they're not going to do it. They are not going to do it. Anyway, Michael Robinson, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. What else is going on? All right, we're going to go with Jamie Lee. What does E want with me by treating me so nicely? Jamie Lee, it seems like that you are getting queried. You're getting queried over there for being some nice. Maybe they like you. Maybe not. Let's find out. Find out what is going on. Lachey, thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Maruta. I have no clue. No clue. Anyway, Jamie Lee, what does E want with me? Treating us very nicely. They love us. They love us. They appreciate us. But there's something wild, something weird about that. Something weird about that. Let's see what's going on. If they're going to be, if they are going to be nice for you for a good reason or nice to you for a bad reason. I would say with the Devil card going in here, I do think that there are ulterior motives. There are ulterior motives happening here. You got a Devil card here with a little bit of a High Priestess. I'm sort of holding back everything. I'm holding back a little bit. I'm not exactly showing you everything. I'm not revealing everything that is available. But yeah, the Devil card, there's a reason they're treating you nicely. They're trying something else. They're trying to get something else through there. You do have an Eight of Swords. It's almost like that they can't really communicate the legit. You can't really communicate the legitimate reason that they want to treat you nicely. In other words, they're restricted. If they told you what they wanted up front, if they said, this is what I need, this is what I want, whatnot, then I think you'd be like, oh my, that's not something I want to engage in, not something I want to participate in right there. But yeah, you do have an 8 is sort of restricted, not exactly something that you want to be in. Anyway, the page. This is overall, it's okay if you just sort of slow it down, let them communicate. And when they communicate, you want to figure out what this person really wants, how they're sort of going in it. And I think that's going to be the big factor here. So just relax with it. Make sure that you listen to what they say, because what they say is going to be revealing upon what they really want, right? What they really want. Anyway, let's see what else is going on. We got next one, Lisa. What is holding me back? Let's find out. What is holding you back indeed? We'll keep using the Tarot Oracle deck and find out what, where, who is holding you back. I think that'll be interesting indeed. Is there anything that is holding you back? Or maybe it is, maybe it is not. Let's see. The two. I think finding where you really want to be, finding sort of, not, I wouldn't say the real purpose, but finding where you really want to be, right? The 2 of Cups. Where is my passion? Where is something that I can relate to? Where is something that I can pursue and be happy about it? Because the 9 of Cups, it feels like a lot of times I'm just not able to get where I need to be, right? I'm just not able to get where I need to be. It feels like I am emotionally sort of distant from some things. So getting that passion, getting through and getting it focused is going to be your best thing. Finding the party, finding where you need to be, finding all of that other things is sort of happening with that. Anyway, I mean, you're sort of looking here. You're looking here at the opportunity to shine. And I think that is it. How much have you sort of shined with your real self or with your real passion kind of thing, right? You need to shine. You need to make that happen. You need to make the opportunities where you can. Finding your passion, pursuing that passion, find out where you need to be. That is going to be where you are released, where you can really release your potential and find out where it's going to be. So overall, that is going to be your focus. And that is going to be how to realize your next potential and not be held back by all of these things. All right, we got the next read is going to be Leslie. Is the ex happy in her relationship? I've been hearing concerning things about the boyfriend. Let's find out if the ex is happy indeed. Is the ex happy with the relationship? And let's see, is the ex happy with the, sometimes you do hear some rumors or something like that, but, sometimes you hear rumors or all this other stuff, but you got to kind of get on that. Anyway, let's see. Let's go with that. Eric, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Right. Bardman, you talked me into it. Bardman, you talked me into it indeed. All right. Let's see. There we go. And there we go. All right. We got everybody. We're modded up tonight. Subscriber only chat. I know you can do that on Twitch. I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not sure. We're going to have to figure it out. Anyway, the problem is I just don't have time like right now. Let's see if there's any settings that I can't go to. Let's see. View, live control, monetization, analytics, details. Let's see. Visibility, subtitles, customization, participant modes, who can send messages, minimum subscribe time, I would say 20 minutes. Let's see if I can do that. Live chat replay. All right, we'll go with that. So who can send messages? I changed it to subscribers. So I'll say that. See if that fixes it. Subscribers only mode. Only channel subscribers of 20 minutes or longer can send messages. There we go. Messages appear from people who subscribe to this channel for 20 minutes or longer. All right. I think that would fix it. I do believe. So we got a couple more mods as well. So there we go. All right. Sorry about that. Didn't know that's possible. Let's look at what else other things we can do. I can also turn off live chat replay. Let me do that. So we're going to have the live chat replay. There we go. All right, I'll keep that on. I think I'll just keep that on for now and eliminate that problem. So there we go. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your letting me know about that. I was unaware of that, even though I've been on YouTube 12 years. I mean, you know, I know Twitch has it. I didn't know YouTube did, but there we go. Anyway, I apologize for all of the stream messages. Hopefully that is done. That is done indeed. Okay. Anyway. Is the ex happy in their relationship? You've been hearing mixed messages. And I think that's one of the things, right? We have mixed messages here. You're looking at a king. This is somebody I think that used to be happy. They used to be pretty content. They used to be happy. It used to be one of those where they're like, yeah, this is something that I like. This is something that I kind of needed in my life. I'll be honest with you. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. They're ready to get out of there. They're ready to sort of exit stage left. You have a little bit of a fool action here where it's just like, you know, this is something that I just need. I just need with that. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Post. Okay. Yeah, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. Queen, man, the queen. Why are they ready to go? I don't think they've been happy for a long time. Anyway, Love Apples. It is gone. It is gone. I promise you. Love Apples. It is completed. You won't see it anymore unless they subscribe in mass. But I don't think they're willing to do that. But way it goes. Love Apples. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I appreciate all y'all's patience tonight. Joanna, thank you for your patience as well. Welcome. But yeah, they're ready to go. Man, how long has this been? How long has this been going on? How long is this relationship? Feels like they've been ready to go for a while, right? The night. They tried to fix it. They really did, but they're just not content. They're not happy overall. So they're going to be, I mean, they're on the outs. They're on the outs. They got 1 foot out the door. So that's the way it happened, right? That's the way it happened. They got 1 foot out the door. Anyway, yup, it's finally your turn. It is finally your turn. What is your superpower? Let's find out what kind of superpower we have. What kind of superpower is indeed possible with this? All right, let's see. Let's go. Luxuria. Remember to click on here. Micah, welcome. Good to see you. All right. What is your superpower? 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. The 2 into the 3. You're able, Samantha, it's wide open. You got plenty of time, Samantha. I appreciate you being here. Welcome, by the way. I mean, the 2 of Pentacles into a 3 of Pentacles. You don't delay. You make the grade. You come in, you make a quick decision, and you get it done. You're not somebody who just is going to sit around and just going to twiddle their thumbs. And you know what I'm saying? You're going to be there. You're going to make the big decisions quickly, and then you're going to go with the 3 of Pentacles and just get the work done. And I think that is the criticality here. That is critical because this is something where you are going to need to focus here, right? 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. This is your superpower. And you inspire others too, because the 3 of Pentacles is a social card. 4 of Cups. I think when you get down, when you get sort of in that mode of like, oh my God, this ain't working for me, you're able to shake that off pretty quickly. You don't just sit there in a depression for ages, right? I think that is your superpower. I think that happens. That makes the grade. I think overall, you are a superpower indeed. So there is your superpower up in there. YouTube user has another question about Ann. Let's find out what is going on with Ann, with YouTube user. Can we get it? Can we get it? Multitasking my strong suit, hunt things. Okay, this, okay. Stop playing Ends game. Micah, thank you for your donation. I stopped playing Ends games. So it makes sense that he wants me to leave behind. But that isn't your question. I have no idea what your question is. Let me find out what your question is by actually the spammer spammed so much. YouTube user, I have no idea what your other question was, and I apologize. So YouTube user, please type out your question again. I apologize. So, there we go. Anyway, let me know what it is, and I will put you immediately there. Boo-boo, you missed all the drama. Boo-boo, you missed all of the drama. Anyway, excuse me, general reading for Empress. Let's find out what is going on. Ooh, Samantha, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what is happening here. All right. Yeah, you got donation. Cool. There we go. 8 of Wands, Temperance, and 9 of Wands. All right, man. Let's see. I've stopped saying in games. Makes sense that he wants me, but that is not it. This is for Empress's general reading. Let me click it correctly, and we get it done. Empress's general reading. Let's get that done now. We're going to go with a Devil, 2 of Swords, and an Ace of Wands. That is interesting indeed. Brittany, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. All right. Devil, man, the Devil, general reading. Who's whispering in your ear? Who is whispering in your ear? There's somebody that is doing that. Somebody is whispering in your ear about something. The Devil. It feels like you're being influenced, and maybe not in the best way. I'm not saying you're being influenced in a terrible way. I'm just saying you're being pushed in a direction that you are not exactly available for. The 2 of Swords, right? It almost feels like you're disconnected from the goal. You're disconnected from where you need to be. Overall, it just feels like that's not where you like to be in the end game. But I do think somebody is whispering in your ear. There's a general read. Ace of Wands says they want a new adventure. They want a new adventure, but it's just not really going to happen without you. They're definitely leaning on you, for the structural support and maybe the support for the adventures. There you go. Aries season is this. A place to dock. Welcome. Good to see you. What deck is this? I'll be happy to let you know. This is the where is it? Where's my book? This is the Curious Creatures Tarot. It is nice. It is nice indeed. I don't really think you can, but basically they're hacking, so it's not a legit account. So that is the way it is. That is the way it goes sometimes. So they're hacking. It's not a legitimate account, so not much you can do other than subscriber mode. But yeah, now that I have that, I'm going to dive deeper into this too and see what other things we can do. So we can do slow mode. We can do members only, which I'm not going to do. I turned off live chat replay, so nobody has to do that. Keep viewers across multiple events. Add a live stream or premiere for people to watch after yours ends. A redirect and a trailer. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. We have to redirect to, we can do that. We can redirect to Dr. Mystical's stream. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Anyway, let's see. Rose, you are up next. You're up next, finally. Rose, finally. It's been a minute. Rose is typing them questions out, too. Rose, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Rose knows that I need them questions sometimes typed out a little bit. All right. Does M have good intentions towards me, family relationship, just in case you missed my question? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I didn't miss it, but the good news is that by retyping it allows me to click on it. So that's why I love it when you retype. All right. Definitely a raid. I can't use similar names, look like a raid. Yeah. They're hacking through there. So anyway, it is fixed and we will keep it on. We will keep it on forever. So unless you're a subscriber, you cannot say squat in the stream. Anyway, all right. Let's see what else is happening here. Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, and Justice. Oh, man, if you're looking for the good intentions, I mean, the Hanged Man, I think their intentions are different than yours. And I think that's the important key here, right? Their intentions are going to be different than yours. So I think that's going to be important here. Hanged Man says their intentions are a little bit different. Knight of Swords says they are very upfront and they are very sort of rushed through the intentions. In other words, they kind of want their thing their way and they are going to sort of move through. They're going to make it happen the way that they want it to happen. Does that make sense? And their intentions may not be the way that may not be the same thing that you like, but you know, overall that is going to be something that you have to just decide. Justice says they do need to balance things out at a minimum, even if they don't win. So I think that's going to be the key. Even if they don't win, that's going to be the new thing. Anyway, overall, their intentions are okay. They have different ideals than you, but you're going to have to sort of put up with that as you need to. Anyway, did YouTube user type out their question? I don't know if they did or not. Let's find out. Because we do need YouTube user? No, I have no idea. Anyway, YouTube user, type out your question about N because it scrolled off. It scrolled off because the spammer... Anyway, Empress is next. Empress, oh no, we just did Empress. We did Empress and we did that, and we need SP. It has been a minute, SP. SP, it has been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, will they turn car over to me fairly, or am I going to have to take them to court? Oh my, did somebody heist your car? That ain't no good. That ain't no good. If somebody heisted my car, then I'm going to need... Bartman, it was for a day, Bartman, just for the day. Bartman, it's just for the day. Brittany Stone, it did. Brittany, you are 7 away. Brittany, you are in the queue, my friend. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. We got you. Brittany, you're here, and we are here. So we're going to go through all of these, and then we will get to you right about there. So you're about 7 away, right? Anyway, yeah, Empress. I'm getting your second question right now. It's got Empress down there. We're getting it made. Getting it made. Anyway, Neve, welcome. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see about numero dos here. GK, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. GK, let's see. GK, we got you in the queue. Thank you so much. Now for Emperor's second question. Are they going to give me the card back, or am I going to have to get nasty? Right? Am I going to have to get nasty up in here? 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, you're going to have to get nasty. You're going to have to take them either to court, or you're going to have to make some intervention, right? Some kind of intervention needs to happen here. Because that just feels like this is not something that's long-term viable for them. 5 of Pentacles, I ain't giving it to you. I'm not handing it back to you, right? Page of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, there's some money situations. They want it. They want the money. They're not going to do it fairly. They're going to kind of screw you a little bit. 6 of Swords says we have to take the long way through, the long way around. And that is maybe taking them to court, maybe making a strongly worded letter from a lawyer. I don't know. The 6 of Cups just feels like that working with this individual is hard because they just want to screw you for the money. They just want to screw you for the money there. So, Empress, it may be difficult indeed. It may be kind of harsh. You're going to have to sort of figure out how to do that. Anyway, your sweetheart is out of town. Makes for him to get back. Does he miss me? I mean, CV, when you're not here, I miss you. So I know they miss you. But what do the cards say? What do the cards say about that? Let's find out. We're going to get the good cards now. This is a Tarot of Oppositions. Everybody loves the Tarot of Oppositions. Samantha, I never forget about you. I have never in my life forgotten about you. So I never will forget about you. The reason is, Samantha, is you have a name of somebody that I know. I mean, obviously it's not you, but you have a name of somebody that I know. So anyway, so that's why I always remember your name, because you have the same name of somebody that I know. Anyway, all right, sweetheart is out of town. Do they miss me? Let's see what is going on with that. Do they miss you? 2 of Swords. Oh, wow. 3 of Pentacles and a 9 of Cups. Interesting indeed. Well, what the world's going on with that? That is interesting. That is interesting up here. The Nine of Cups, they want you to be around. They have this good emotional connection to you. They have a lot of good things here. They like it. They like that connection. Very good. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. And the Three of Pentacles, it feels like structurally things fall down when you're not here. I need you here because things fall down when you're not here. It feels like that things aren't complete. The room isn't complete. It feels foreign unless you are with me, right? The Four of Swords, I just can't have trouble sleeping because I'm not around you as well, right? Have trouble sleeping, can't get it, can't get it. And the Two of Swords, y'all being separated doesn't work for either one of y'all. Doesn't work for either one of y'all. So they miss you a lot. This is pretty clear that they miss you indeed. Going with a thumbs up for missing you. I think that is good indeed. All right, let's see what else is going on. We got the very generous donation for Nerd's Bane. Wants a couple of cards for the week. Any spring-themed cards? Star Bright, thank you for your donation. Oh, spring-themed cards. Yeah. I like this deck. I think this deck is springy enough. It is very happy, beautiful, a lot of flowers, a lot of foliage. I like it. Cards for the week. Where are we going this week? How is it going to be this week? What is going to happen this week? That is sort of the functional thing that we need to find out right now. Queen of Swords. Oh Jesus, the Ten of Cups too, Three of Wands, and the Chariot. I like this. Okay, now we do have sort of starting with the Queen of Swords. This week, you're going to have to make a stand, right? Make a stand. If it's important to you, make sure that you sort of communicate with people, hey, this is important to me. I need this to happen. This is very important to me, all right? I think that's big. Empress, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate all your support tonight. But the Queen of Swords says you need to take command. You need to make a stand if somebody kind of, throws it in the way. Ten of Cups, this is a time to make sure that you have everything that you need at home. Because sometimes we're just not happy at home. We don't have everything settled at home. This is a week to make sure that happens. Ten of Cups is the happy home, happy family. But the Three of Wands says we have to leave home this week because we have a Three of Wands and a Chariot. If you're leaving anywhere in the next few weeks, you need to start planning early. And the reason I say that is because there's some stuff that's canceled, some stuff that ain't working, some stuff that ain't functional, and you need to make sure that you have backup plans, you have some stuff happening, right? That is important. Make plans early. Don't wait. Make plans as early as you can if you know you're going somewhere. And those are your cards for the week. There we go. Okay, let's see what else is going on with all of this. Yup, who is the troll? Let's find out who the troll is, and we can pull that off. We need something pretty accurate. We need like an asshole tarot. Is there a tarot that's full of just buttholes? Let me see. Cthulhu tarot would do it. All right, who's the troll? We are going to use the Cthulhu Tarot and dive deep into Troll Kingdom. And see who is over there making the waves on the troll front. Queen of Cups. It's somebody that disagrees with me. It is somebody that had a disagreement. They were like, I don't like that opinion that you had. And that's not shocking. I have strong opinions. Maybe it's somebody that I didn't like their deck. Maybe it's somebody that didn't appreciate my opinion on their buddy's deck, but they did not appreciate my opinion. They just didn't. Queen of Cups, I'm a bit passionate about something that they said, right? You got a little bit of 8 too. They're going to work very diligently to let me know that they didn't like my opinion, but oh well, I don't give a rat's rear end. But that is it. There's a reason that I have not been invited to any tarot conventions ever. There's a reason, because when I don't like something, I let you know that I dislike it. I'm not like, I'm like, this deck sucks. That's the way it is. The 8, they're going to work diligently to make sure that I know that. And the Temperance card, this is something temporary. They just get burned out, because the fact is that a lot of people that get angry at one thing get angry at a bunch of other stuff too. And then they move from thing to thing. So they're not dedicated. So it's a short-term temperance poor, and they are going to move on. And that is going to be something that is temporary indeed. They just got a little opinionated sometimes maybe. Anyway, let's find out what is going on with Mike. Mike wants a general for this week. We can do that indeed. We can get you your general and make it happen. Make it happen indeed. Jonathan Hickman X-Men Omnibus is back in stock. What? $45? What? Is that real? Wait a minute, is that real? $45 for an omnibus? Which one is it? Anyway, I don't know. Let me find out. Hang on. We got to take a break here. Just a second. We got to find out. Is that something's on set? So I got a back in stock notice for something. And I'm like, wait a minute. What? This is something I've never even heard of before. So I'm not sure why I got that. So maybe it's something. Oh, it's something that's pre-ordered. It is something that's pre-ordered. Okay, anyway. All right, ain't no thing. Anyway, general for the week. Let's make it happen and make it happen well. King of Wands. It is all about the fiery aspect up in here. King of Wands says, it's time to get settled. It's time to get on target. It's time to get on point. Because the moon. Okay, Michael. Not only this week, but it feels like the moon says that you're looking at next month is going to be big as far as choices are concerned. There are some things that are going to be revealed last minute that you're going to have to kind of deal with choices. It's actually something's with the family. There's a family member or something that needs you to make a decision that's coming in, that's sort of getting through. It feels like that they need an answer right now. They need an immediate answer with something. Something's quick, something's urgent. I think that happens next month. For as far as this week is concerned, I would really kind of focus on staying out of the way. In general, I would focus on staying out of the way. That is the key now. Staying out of the way is going to be important for you. All right, that's kind of this week, but man, next month, what's going on with your family? Next month, you just sort of need to take a quick action. Anyway, Erica, besides my payment from a job, is there any other windfall or fat cash headed my way? Fat cash headed your way. We all need it. We all love it. And let's get you some fat cash. If I'm going to get you some fat cash, though, that's what we need. That's what we need to make is a fat cash tarot. We need this in our life, a fat cash tarot. Samantha, you are next. Did not forget about you. I promise you. You're after Erica. Besides the payment from my job, do we get any more money? Because like my martial arts teacher used to say, only one thing I like better than money, and that is more money. 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, a Magician, and the 2 of Wands. Idea generation is where it's at for you. Even though it doesn't seem like the idea generation is something that's available or something that is possible immediately, you do have idea generation is going to make you the fat cash. It's almost like get out a notebook and start just writing stuff down, because the generation of ideas, the creation of ideas right now is going to be a good focus for you, right? 5 of Swords, not something that immediately comes available. Not something that I need right now, but that Magician says my idea creation comes in handy later. Let me tell you a story. Story time. When I'm making a new deck of cards, I'll sit around and just jot down every idea I have, Jasmine, thank you for your donation. Reiki, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you as well. But this is something that I've just collected all of these ideas over time. And then when I go to make a card, I'll open up my idea book and I'll go, ooh, that one. And then I'll use that idea. Now, if I had to sit there and make ideas from scratch before I made the card, I'd be like, oh no, I have no ideas. But because I had written them down, so this is kind of a thing for later. It feels like an idea thing for later. So yeah, you will get ideas that come for later that make you money later. As far as immediately anything, Two of Wands is going to be a little bit, right? Five of Swords is not going to get anything immediate, not going to get anything coming in as far as a windfall. Magician says your idea generation is really going to do you good later. Going to make everything easy later. Just a matter of collecting this thing up. Because Two of Swords is you really don't know what is coming later, but if you did, you would definitely be pretty excited about where it goes. All right, what else we got going on tonight? Samantha is next. I promise, Samantha. I told you I'd never forget about you, Samantha. You know why? I already told you. All right. Anyway, Samantha, let's see what your question is. What kind of good things we got going on in your life? Hopefully you're having a good one. Will my next sexual encounter be with somebody I know, or will it be a brand new person?
Music to make love to.
Let's find out. I think we need a sexy deck for this. I mean, Boo Boo gave me a sexy deck, and we're going to use that. Boo Boo, you realize this is my only sexy deck I have, right? This is the only sexy deck I have. All right, this is the only one that I have, and it was a gift from Boo Boo. Thank you again, Boo Boo. I do use this quite a bit. All right, let's see. I mean, let's find out what is going on. Man, okay. Is it going to be somebody new or somebody that you know? You got an Eight of Swords. We got a little bit of a Hanged Man and a Hierophant. I think it's going to be somebody that is new. I think it's going to be somebody that is new. The Hierophant, somebody that we already know, somebody that is around, somebody that, you know, still has their shirt on. And what the hell's going on here? What is going on? She's kissing his ring or something. And I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, it is going to be somebody that you know, it's going to be somebody that's brand new with that. Hanged Man says so. It says that this creepy dude is kind of sneaking up. It looks like she's taking like a nap. So it looks like she's taking a nap, and this creepy dude is like sneaking up on her. You know, I don't know what's going on there. He looks like he needs a bath. He looks, but anyway, but yeah, it's going to be somebody, maybe, you got to watch when you're taking a nap, because there may be somebody stalking up on you. I'm just saying, entertainment purposes only. But yeah, it is going to be somebody new, somebody that you had, you know, somebody that really kind of just really makes your day. They're just kind of, you know, somebody that you really like, somebody like, oh my, this is a really, really cool person kind of thing. Anyway, but yeah, the Eight of Swords, it feels like the people that you know, you're kind of limited on where you can go with them, right? Because you've already kind of done everything. Well, not done it. You know what I'm saying? It feels like that if you wanted to do that with somebody that you already knew, you would have. Does it make sense? Anyway, YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. What else is going on? Now that we're having sex with people, YouTube user has a career. Hopefully it's not a sexual career thing. YouTube, I don't know. Anyway, YouTube user has another question. We need to find out what it is because it's scrolled off because it's a spammer. My question is, does it make sense that anyone wants to leave me behind as I stop the game? Right? Doesn't like adulting. Where is our connection headed? Is it going to be a termination? Is it going to be the conclusion of all of that? Maybe it will be. Let's see what is going on. Anyway, all right. Where's our connection headed? Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, and a Two of Swords. I mean, I still think that you have an off and on relationship with this individual. I still think you have an off and on relationship with the individual. I think it's something where it's difficult to close the door. It's hard to close the door forever. And even if you did say, hey, I'm closing the door forever, I don't think you'd be able to stick with it. I think that's ultimately it. The Two of Swords, we're apart, but we're still together. The Queen of Swords, this is something where I have to get mad, I have to fight. Five of Wands with a Queen of Swords. I think they push you into a mode where you start fighting with them. You start challenging them. You start sort of, you know, being in their face. It sort of gets in that mode. But yeah, it feels like that's not something that you want to participate in. But you get mad at them, they go away, they come back. You get mad at them, they go away and come back. That's the way it goes. I don't think you're ever really just going to completely ditch them. Even if you say you did, or even if he says that he did, I think they're going to be back. Did I pick the correct 3D printer? Any advice on 3D printers? Well, there's a lot of them. Let's see if you pick the right one and see what's going on. You're trying to network at work, sign up for career. Okay, cool. Let's see. All right. Where's the network for men at work? There's a network for women at work. SP, you are 2 away, SP. I promise. SP, you're 2 away. All right, let's see. Did it pick the right 3D printer? Yes, you did. The world says you can do more with this printer than another printer. This is a printer where you can do more. You can focus in on it. You can get the stuff in that you need. It'll print stuff that other printers won't. I think you picked the right one for you. Obviously, you're not going to be able to print a house or something with a damn printer. The world says this is something that you're capable of getting. This is perfect for your needs. 4 of Wands, right? You're at home. You see the 3D printing happening right here. It's causing a little bit of a fire underneath, but there is indeed some things happening for Wands as you're at home with this. Perfect for what you need. King of Cups, you're going to be emotional with it. You like it. June, welcome back. Good to see you. You like it. You're going to be emotional with it. This is something that you enjoy having. Overall, you just enjoy having it, and you picked the right one for you. Yes, you did. Brittany, am I missing something on my life path? Let's find out. By the way, if it takes a long time to get to you, it's because the stream is busy. The stream's always busy, so you got to have patience with you on this stream. I'm sorry. You got to have a little bit of patience when you're on the stream. June, I am doing fantastic. How are you doing? How are you doing over there? Good to see you coming back over here. All right. Let's get Brittany over here. Am I missing something on my life path? Let's find out, see what's going to happen with the life path, with the focus, with the good stuff here. I think you're looking at, YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. You're looking at a King of Cups. You're looking at a Queen of Cups. Oh my, that's nice. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Queen and King of Cups are sandwiching some more cards. That tells me, Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. That tells me that there is something here that you are missing. You're missing a focus. It feels like from a king into a Queen of Cups. I would say you got wrong advice. I mean, this is where, right? I say you got wrong advice from somebody. You're on a wrong, I'm not saying your entire path is wrong, but you got some wrong advice that you're using to make the path happen. You're using to make the path happen. You got some wrong advice, a king into a queen. Man, this feels weird. It feels really weird. It feels like you are very focused on getting to the end goal, but it does also feel like that you've gotten some incorrect things that have led you astray on kind of where you want to be, right? That's sort of the 9. Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. That 9 of Cups, you do have a lot of cups here. I think you're too emotionally distant from your life path. I think it's something where you feel like you just need to do what you do, and at the end of the day you'll be more on your life path. It's not something that you're sort of full steam ahead, and you're sort of like, okay, I'll take the steps I need to get to the end goal, to get to the conclusion of it, but I don't think the end goal, the path that you're taking, is going to get you where you need to be, right? I think you are sort of worn out here. The reason I say I agree that you're worn out is because you got a 3 of Pentacles. It feels like that you're working. Too much work, not enough pleasure, not enough sort of cups in here. So yeah, it does feel like that your life path is involved with too much work. You need to delegate. You need to figure out how to do things a little bit in a better motion. But yeah, it just feels like you've been drained emotionally. You've been set on the wrong sort of a course, and I think you're sort of off path a little bit. So there you go. That's what I think as far as that goes. Anyway, who is next? We got SP. You're finally here. SP says hello. Well, hello, SP. How are you? SP wants to know something. They want to know. I have a call with a 10% hike I requested. Will they approve my 10%? Well, let's see if you can get 10% more money. They're willing to give you the extra fat cash. Is this something they're willing to do? A lot of people aren't. Oh, Jesus, Ace of Pentacles. They're willing to do that. Oh, my. You got an 8 of Pentacles. An Eight of Pentacles says, yes, this is something you have worked. You have worked. You made it happen. The King of Wands, they notice you. They love it. KD, thank you for your donation. They love it. They love your enthusiasm. They love where you're going. They love where you're doing. Ace of Pentacles is talking about a new environment with getting more money, getting the fat cash in there. So, Ace of Pentacles, fat cash, oh, coming. Eight of Pentacles, they love the work that you've been doing. It makes everything better. And the King of Wands, the amount of hustle, the amount of effort, the amount of stuff that you're putting in there, they like to see it. So I think the 10% is going to go quite well indeed. Because, hey, even if you get a 10% raise, oddly enough, that does not keep up with inflation. It's kind of sad, I got to say that, but, you know, so that's the truth. Even if you get a 10% raise, that's still not enough to keep up with inflation. Think about that for a minute. All right, anyway. Do you remember the old inflation raises that were like 2%? You know, be like, yeah, we need to keep up with inflation and higher costs and 2%. So even if you got 10%, you still wouldn't have enough. Still would not be enough of a raise. That is sad. Anyway, will P contact me in April? See if P is going to give you a call. Emperor, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. I'm leaning towards a yes. I'm leaning towards a yes because of the Ace of Cups. It's difficult to say no when you have an Ace of Cups here, because it is a new connection that we need. We need to get this connection back. We need to get this running. And the Emperor says that they're man or woman enough to make that connection. They are. They have enough of an initiative to get the Emperor to make that connection, to make it where you need to be. Ace of Cups says they give you a call. They want to understand. They want to call you. And the Page of Pentacles. Man, GK, there's not a lot that's solved. I think that is the purpose of the Page of Pentacles. There's not a lot that is solved with this. Man, it doesn't feel like there's a lot that's just like resolved or fixed or anything like that, you know? But they will. That's not what you asked me, is it? You asked me if they will. And I say yes, a thumbs up that they will indeed. Anyway, Boo Boo wants a little bit of an April reading with the Thoth. We can do more Thoth because we love, what do we love? We love the Thoth, my friends. We love the Thoth deck, and that is the deck that I absolutely adore, and I just can't wait to use all the time. Anyway, will P contact me during April? Is that something they are willing to do? I'm sorry, we had April reading. I'm sorry, I misclicked. April reading. Okay, for Boo Boo. Likes a Thoth. Boo Boo, do you have a Thoth yet? Boo Boo, did you buy a Thoth yet? I mean, I got to know this because you're like almost as big a fan of Thoth as me at this point. Did you buy a Thoth deck? Boo Boo, you're on the spot. You are on the spot because we all want to know now. Samantha, I got your other PayPal donation. Thank you so much. Okay, spill the beans. I mean, you know, spill the beans. You love the Thoth. Did you buy one, though? Do you have a couple of Thoth decks right now? I mean, I'm just asking. Entertainment purposes only. You know, I'm asking for a friend. All right. April reading. Man. Jesus, what do you got going on in April? You got something happening in April for you is literally just happening. April for you is explosive. It's something good. This is bananas. This is bananas over here. You got the Magician over here. What is going on with that? You got wealth. You got the 10 of Pentacles over here. This is something going on. What is going on over there? April is rocking for you. I would say especially in regards to just making it happen with money, making it happen at your job, making your financial stability there. You're looking at wealth. You're looking at the Magician. In other words, in April, you are very focused. You are very focused where you can create money, quite frankly, like you have not created before. Quite frankly, like you have not created before. You're able to manifest things that, I mean, I'm just saying. I am just saying that you're able to manifest things that you haven't manifested before. You're able to sort of just snap your fingers and make money. Not literally snap your fingers and make money, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Endeavor into life. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I think that's focused on your April. The love interest that's coming, I think, is also coming in April. Okay, I think they're going to be a little bit short-ended with that. They're going to be not around for a long time kind of thing. You do have a little bit of a cutting action with that. Overall, I would say focus on creation of wealth is your best thing there. Creation of wealth is your best option, your best opportunity. If you do get love, quite frankly, I would put it on the sideline and be like, if I got time, I got time. But right now, all right, and next exciting thing for Starlight Star Bright, another reading tonight. By the way, we're ending soon. All good things must come to an end. We are ending soon. Endeavor into Life is going to be the finale reading tonight. Here's the cue, by the way, in case you're in the queue. I didn't skip you. I'm still going to do you. Do you like they do on the Empress, Jasmine, a couple of YouTube, some Jamie, a KD. And we got Samantha and Endeavor into Life on PayPal. So let's find out. We're going to keep using the Thoth. I did say it's my favorite deck, didn't I? I did say, didn't I? I mean, we're looking for the next good thing for Star Bright, which may not be good tonight because we are using the Thoth. I mean, I'm not going to poo-poo on the Thoth. I'm not going to, no, please. Oh, you don't want the Thoth. Okay. See, Star Bright knows. Star Bright's like, oh my. He brought out the Thoth, and oh shit, I'm next. He's going to keep the Thoth, isn't he? Don't keep the Thoth. Don't keep the Thoth. No! Why are you using? Don't do the Thoth on me. No! Star Bright knows. They've been asking about the next exciting thing, and to see that Thoth still on the table after the boo-boo read. I mean, I'm just saying, Ruthie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Ruthie, let me know what your question is. We will get you in the queue. You are in the queue. All right. Exchange all of your thinking. I mean, that's good. Star Bright knows. Star Bright understands the ramifications. All right. I mean, Boo Boo's willing to roll the dice, but Star Bright's like, look, dude, I mean, I only got so much time and patience in my life. You need to get that damn deck off the table, Okay. Anyway. Oh man, Ferry, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. You're driving. Have a safe trip, Ferry. Hope everything is good over there. All right, next exciting. Sarah Jane, thank you for the sub. All right, let's see. The King of Pentacles, Hangman, and a Sun. You were wise. You were wise to get rid of it, to lose it, to throw it out the sideline. The King of Pentacles says that the next exciting thing is going to be an investment that somebody has that they're going to tell you about. I'm being serious. An investment that somebody has that they're going to inform you, they're going to tell you about. Hanged Man says it's not your normal investment. It's not something you normally would do, not something you would normally chase. But obviously, be careful. You need to heavily research anything before you put any money into it. But you do have somebody that is investment happy, that has something for you. The Sun says it does make a little bit of cash. A little bit of cash. You just got to kind of know. You have to know. As always, though, Star Bright, you need to understand it's entertainment purposes only. Never make an investment based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Okay, but the King of Pentacles and a Hanged Man, an alternate investment's coming your way. That is the next exciting thing that is going to happen. And Empress, with the money left from me, if someone pass away and my car's in my name and the title's in my name, they can't take it from you. Was money left for me then? All right. Was money left for me? Did somebody give me money? Did somebody leave me money? Inheritance. Ooh, I love inheritance readings. Hey, you got a death card with a little bit of Six of Pentacles mixed in there. We're gonna get a good mix right now, because I want to know if some money was left for you, because there are some beautiful inheritance combos in cards, in these tarot cards. We're going to go through and find out if we have money left for you or not. All right, near future, Ruthie, we got you covered. Thank you again. You are in the queue. You're about 4 away. All right. 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to say no. I'm just going to say no. I think this is a very clear no for a question like that. The reason I say that is mainly because this 5 of Pentacles is perfect for this reading. It shows you being separated from the money, separated from the action. It feels like other people are getting stuff, but you're not getting what you need from this. You're watching other people get it, but you're not getting what you need from that. Deb, thank you for joining us. But yeah, you're separated from the money. 7 of Cups, it feels like you're separated here again. You'll see it's a common theme here. You're separated, you're moved away, you're not in there, right? We had somebody that was a little closer to the environment that is getting more of it. And the 3 of Swords says you were cut out of some of the parts that you need, right? Some of the parts that you need. So yeah, I think that you're not left any money. I just don't think. I don't think you were left any money. Anyway, all right. Let's see. That's the read, though. That is the read. Car good. Getting extra money is bad. Anyway, let's do Samantha's other read. Samantha wants to know. Samantha wants to know something. They need to know. The astrological sign for the next person I hump. What is the next person that we make mad love to? Or what are they going to be? Oh, let's find out what they are going to be. We're going to go and just do our thing. 6 of Wands. Interesting. Got a 9 of Cups. Ooh, big party there. 8 of Swords. Got a little of a 10 of Wands reversed. 4 of Swords. And a Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. That's a lot of swords in there. That is quite a bit of swords. 9 of Wands. Got the World. Judgment. Rebirth, reincarnation. Gonna go with an Aquarius. Aquarius seems to be a pretty obvious choice here, in my opinion. But, that is it. In my opinion, it is an Aquarius. All right. We got Jasmine who will be next. Will be approved for the apartment that I applied for today. The weird thing, I'll tell you the weird thing right now. Getting an apartment is freaking difficult. Getting an apartment is almost as difficult as getting a house anymore. I'm being serious, like you're laughing. I'm being serious. Getting an apartment is freaking difficult. Like you look around, apartment availability and whatnot, it's like difficult. It's really weird. Anyway, but yeah, it's legit. That's where we're at right now. Finding a place to live takes an act of God. It takes an act of God to find a place to live. That's the way it goes, though, I guess. Anyway, Jasmine, will I be approved for the apartment that I threw down? Because we're getting more things. We're getting more questions about this. And as I'm talking to people are like, yeah, I'm having a problem finding an apartment, which like is outside of my reality. Because like finding an apartment sometimes is like it's super easy. You just like open the web page for the apartment that you want, and then you pay for it, and you just get on in there. But now apartments are hard to find too. It's kind of weird. All right, power of attraction. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, will you get approved? Got the World, the Star, and the 4 of Cups. That's a yes. It's kind of a yes at this point, right? The World. You have opportunities here, and these opportunities are going to be good for you. The World, you have a selection of apartments to choose from. So yeah, the apartment that you're applying for is going to be the Star. You know where you need to be. You applied for it. The Star, you're following your guidance. You're following this. Overall, you're not going to be as happy with this apartment as you'd like to be. In fact, you have an annoying neighbor, but I do think that you get the apartment. You didn't ask me about the annoying neighbor, but that's a bonus. That's like a bonus read there. But yeah, you do get the apartment. I think that is a positive. We're going with a thumbs up and me bumping against the microphone because that's what I do. All right. I do need a shock absorber on my microphone. I got to say that too. Astronomical rents for rent. Now, yeah, it's true. It's true. Crystals and paint had a issue with that too. I agree. Crystals and paint had an issue with that too. Basically, the apartment next to me has a 7-month waiting list. Like if you want to get into the apartment, you're on a 7-month waiting list. 7 months. Anyway, YouTube user has a couple more. Got a distant future, famine, a baby. You got career again. Let's find out if we can have a baby and a family within. See if that is going to be a thing. We'll do that, then we'll do the career. Distant future. Will N and I ever have a family and a baby? Master is giving Dobie a sock. I mean, you got to give Dobie a sock occasionally. Occasionally, Dobie does need a sock. Fairy, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right, judgment. Here's the thing with N. Let me tell you now. Here's the thing with N. You need to understand that you're going to have an off and on relationship with them forever. But I think as far as getting serious with it before you write it all off. In other words, right, if I go to play tennis with Bob, and Bob kicks my butt at tennis, and Bob kicks my butt to the extreme that there's no way I'm ever in my lifetime going to beat Bob. And I play Bob at tennis again, he kicks my butt again. I play Bob tennis again, he kicks my butt again. At some point, I don't really want to play tennis with Bob anymore. And I think that's what happens eventually with you too. I think you do get one more shot. One more shot. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, 7 of Swords. They're coming back into your life. They're serious. I think they're dedicated. They want to get it done. The Hierophant says they are able to make a baby. They are able to get it done. They are able to come in. But one more try before you're really kind of just burned out against that. Now, that's the thing, right? Can I play tennis with Bob again? Sure. I can call Bob up and say, yo, let's play some tennis. And Bob be like, cool, let's go play some tennis. But do I want to get my ass beat another time by Bob? Chances are, after a certain amount of that, no. Got one more try. One more try. What will happen romantically? Oh, I'm sorry. We're rushing ahead. We need to do YouTube users' career question. And thanks to the spam, I may not have it. Okay, there you go. Workshop for women. Okay. Be noticed by women of power. Will it be noticed by women of power at work? If I go to this workshop, if I spend my time, if I dress up, if I wear everything that I need to wear to make the impression to all the power suit or whatever the hell we need. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. No, the problem is you're going to make some connections because that's why you're there. You're there to make connections, so yes, you will make connections. Will you be noticed? In other words, will somebody hold you up like the Lion King and sing a song and say, no. But I do think that you will make connections and it's worthwhile going, but you're going to leave thinking that, yeah, it was kind of a waste of my time. 2 of Swords, people are blinded. People have their own little cliques that they're into, you know what I mean? Darcy, welcome. People have their own little cliques that they're involved in, and you're not in it, but you can make some valuable connections. As with all things in life, having connections is going to be good for your next job and when you need favors and stuff like that. Anyway, man, I made a lot of connections at work and they didn't do me a damn thing. They didn't do me a damn favor. I remember that. They didn't do me a single favor. I asked a couple of times for something and I got squat and I did a lot of work. So I stopped doing said work. Anyway, what will happen romantically with E in April? Is E going to get some good stuff? Is E going to make it happen over there? Let's see what kind of things we can get in April for E. I like it. I think that E has a good romance going on. Four of Pentacles, Empress, and Tickled Pink. I think April's going to be good for him. April's going to be good for him. More for sex. More for sex. I mean, just bottom line. Tickled Pink, the Empress. This is going to be more of a physical kind of thing that they really enjoy. But, you know, I think E is going to have a good time in April. Four of Pentacles. I'm kind of holding back emotionally. I'm going to hold back a lot of this stuff, but I'm just going to have a good time physically. So there you go. Romantically, you're looking at a lot of physical goodness. A lot of physical goodness. Empress with Tickled Pink is a good combo. But it feels like, you know, you got to tickle the pink. No, it feels like that it's more of a physical thing that happens with that outcome. If I reach out to K or let him initiate the reach out. Let's see. Let's see if outcome, if you reach out versus them reaching out. You do have a Seven of Wands, a Queen of Pentacles, and a King of Wands. I think you need to be the one that reaches out. I think the bottom line is their attitude changes if you make them wait. It's almost like that they're kind of waiting for you to make the next step, and their attitude is going to change a little bit if you make them wait. In other words, if they're like, oh my God, I'm going to have to, I think that's going to be something that there's, in other words, you reaching out gives a message that they are important to you and you're thinking about them. You're thinking about them. They're important to you. I think that's sort of gives the message that you want. If that's the message that you want to give, that's where you're going to have to be. Because I think that is very important. Very important right now. Your Queen of Pentacles, this is on your side. You need to be the one to instigate the stability. King of Wands, get the fiery action, get it going. And the Seven of Wands, you're not going to have to deal with the bees and the wasps and everything else. You just kind of go forth and make it happen, and they are going to be happy. They're going to be happier than if they had to do it. KD, is the program worth it? You want the Cosmos? We can do the Cosmos. See, Katie, I don't usually do Dream Keeper unless it is a dream. We got Samantha and Fairy, and we are out of here, my friends. We are concluding the stream after Samantha and a Fairy. I apologize again for this troll, but we will be doing subscriber mode for forever. Subscriber mode forevermore, my friends, because I have 43,000 subscribers. There's a good chance that if they come on the stream, they're already a sub, you know? Anyway, and I will keep a watch on who is subscribing. I will keep a watch on who is subscribing. And, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, is the program worth it? Yes, High Priestess, a lot of information, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good things happening here. You're getting the information that you need, sort of an information overload, but it's going to be good. The Lovers, this is a good match, a great place for you to be, a great place for this interaction. The King of Cups, you're not thrilled at first, but you warm up. I think that is going to be the big part here. The program is not exciting at first, but as you warm up, you're on a little bit better. You're on a little bit sort of good things here. So overall, yes, it is worth it for you. In my opinion, it is worth it for you. Okay, let's see. Endeavor into life. It is your turn. You or somebody... Unfortunately, I had a spammer, so I'm going to have to scroll all around to find you. Endeavor for life. You said, that was Ruthie. Okay. All right. What is coming in the near future? I'm lucky I have a photographic memory. I like having a photographic memory. It goes good until you break up with somebody. Then a photographic memory is not all it's cut out to be. All right. We're going to get Andrew's favorite deck. Andrew's favorite deck. Let's see what's happening with this. Okay, what is coming in the near future? I think you're looking at what's going on. Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. A disconnection from something you value, that is for sure. A disconnection from something that you value. The Eight of Cups. You're going to have to give up something in order to get the next adventure circulated, the next adventure on target. Eight of Cups says, I have to make a sacrifice in order to get the next thing on the list. And I think that's important for you, Ruthie, right? The near future, you have to sacrifice something to get the next thing on the list, or the next big opportunity, the next thing that you need to make happen. Ace of Pentacles says it's around the corner, but until you give up something emotionally, you're not able to get the next big thing. That's important because there's something dragging you down, maybe stopping you from a relationship. There's something dragging you down, or maybe there's something occupying your time that doesn't allow you to be on the next big opportunity. Page of Swords says, be careful. Be careful what you wish for. Page of Swords, the communications are going to be challenged a little bit, but you're able to get through it. In other words, ask somebody what they really mean, or at least look beyond the surface of what people are telling you in the future, because in the next month, you're going to have somebody tell you something and you're going to take it wrong. So make sure you analyze what you're hearing before you take action, before you take a next step on that particular thing. And the last one of the night is going to be Fairy. Fairy wants to know. Let's see. Fairy wants some information. Hoping to be good. Okay, I hope I can be good in tarot this year. Let's find out. Can you be good with tarot this year? Let's see how good you are going to be, how masterful, how amazing you can possibly be with this year with tarot. Because this is the year for tarot. 2022 is the year. Two of Swords, the Devil, and the Nine of Swords. Doubting yourself with tarot doesn't work. Doubting yourself does not work with tarot. You have to go forth and do it, throw it out there, and hope for the best. Because worrying about progress, worrying about your tarot doesn't do you any good. Lay it on the line, make it happen, get the adventure out there that's going to be popular for you. The Devil as well. Make sure you understand tarot as a whole. In other words, you're a type of person that needs to sort of focus down. You need to focus down on one particular card, and you need to look at everything. Numerology, astrology. You need to look at the Kabbalah. You need to get it all down for one particular card at a time, and then gradually add other cards. And then as you do, use that method, right? Use that method. I think that is going to be functional for you. The Two of Swords as well. Intuition is more of your forte. It's more of your forte. Intuition is, right? They're blindfolded. They're just going with intuition. Trust your gut indeed, like Maruta says. And the Knight of Pentacles. Don't burn out. Don't burn out. Have fun with it. It's made to be fun. Have fun with it. That's going to be the key point here. And that is going to be your ticket to success. And that is it for me. I appreciate y'all being here. We will see you tomorrow.